she's got a few words to say to us about our mobile phone system, etc. About technology in general. Joan, over to you.
Mobile phones, I say.
No.
Oh.
You're speaking to it.
You tell me. Where do I speak?
Do we understand what technology is?
Yeah.
I think it's the road to ruin. I think the internet, I think the computers, I think...
Well, I don't know much about technology anyway, so...
Russ. Yeah, I believe in anything. I do believe in anything, almost. Honestly.
What does he say in Ghostbusters? If you pay me $500 a week, I believe in anything you want.
Yeah.
If you're encouraged to understand how something is, rather than just accept it, then there's a level of interest.
I think you're right that people accept technology without thinking about its purpose or the effect that it has on their lives. You know, so technology is having an enormous effect on the way that people behave, and the way that people behave is going to affect how technology is used. So we're in a very, very interesting time.
Whether it's just an illusion, whether it's just like a really clever illusion where you think that you've got a...
Can I go?
Yep.
Why do you need an iPad? Why do you need an iPhone? What does it say? Yeah, that is wasteful. It's not.
So it's being used by the birds, but what harm it's doing to them?
It's an exponential growth at the moment, but it's moving so quickly. The evolution of technology is moving, but man, we're not evolving. Our minds aren't evolving. Our minds and bodies haven't evolved in hundreds of years. I mean,
Have you seen my body? Have my mind? My body's nuts.
we are part of that process of change, that ever-evolving, ever-dynamic process that we call the universe.
Every year the amount of computing power doubles, triples, quadruples. What's it doing to us? Have we ever thought about it? Do we know what technology even means?
Well, in a bizarre way, you've just asked my question.
I embrace technology.
The internet and technology has the ability to change people's attitudes, and so that's why I love it so much.
They're all squashed by TV set. Lovely Mr. Sony, or Mrs. Sony, whoever she is. Oh dear. Throwaway age. Don't reuse things. Why can't we redo something to these old TVs to make them digital without throwing this away and buying a new one? Because they like to make money, lots of money, and ruin the planet in the process.
I am a great embracer of modern technology so long as it's beneficial to the long-term interests of humanity and the planet. There's an awful lot of modern technology around which is just about getting things cheaper, quicker, faster, in a fairly damaging way, both emotionally and intellectually to people and to the planet in the longer term. Particularly in an area like this, most people are quite sensitive to those sorts of issues, and I'd say that modern technology has its place, but it's a place that needs to be very clearly defined by individuals in society nowadays.
Different forms of meditation. You can actually meditate with noise, with your eyes open, just focusing, just being present in the moment is a meditation in itself.
Spirituality embraces the whole of the universe and all of the earth. The human beings are just one small part of that bigger reality.
almost for the first time ever, people weren't even talking about the internet like it was a separate thing, like it was like life now. You know, it wasn't like people and the internet, it was like all this one kind of like organism, which I find a bit sort of scary and depressing.
It's your attitude. It's the attitude that's massively important. It's not the object itself.
I think we are completely losing our grip on technology as well. It becomes addictive, it becomes ridiculously addictive to like not, you know, to like carry on doing these things, you know. Right, okay, how has technology had an impact on your lives? Your life, actually?
Oh, it's made it a lot easier.
Really? In what way?
You don't have to wash dishes, you can drive around, stuff like that. You know.
That has led us up to this moment where we're in a time now where technology is poised to either greatly enhance what human beings do in the future or to destroy us.
Just got to take a phone call, actually.
We flew over for 12 euros from Mallorca. What do you think of that?
Yeah, 12 euros.
For 12 euros?
12 euros. It cost me more to get to the airport.
Despise.
Pretty shit.
Despise.
You tell me, where do I speak?
Anybody else want to say something?
Falconelli.
Maybe we are just a step along the evolutionary path. Maybe our purpose is to create something which transcends us.
Yeah, school is easy, but it's dangerous for children.
I got a BlackBerry.
Yeah, BlackBerry.
And I got a laptop, and I got an iPad, and
Yeah, absolutely. Despise all of it. I embrace every single thing about. I embrace it, I think.
What was the question?
The wars that are contributing to grabbing the minerals that are used to make something like this, or mobile phones, or computers, all of this. What do you think to that?
They go to India, they go to China, we ship all this crap like this.
It's just shit.
When it becomes rubbish, we can't dispose of it. What the fuck happens to it?
Despise.
There's always people who can have an absolute control on the way decisions go. Do you know what I mean? Like.
I think it's pretty shit.
Oh no, I love it.
My lad's swear colour.
There you go.
You know, I don't want to be depressing, but it's just blinding us from how fucking shit things are going on in the world.
We are currently in the midst of a revolution. We are currently in the midst of something.
It's machines kind of taking over the world through humans, but
So
it's
we might
so
be
clear that it's happening.
Generally, just the need to sometimes just escape, like daily life.
Despise. I really embrace it.
And I got an iPad.
Why do you need an iPad? Why do you need an iPhone? What does it?
Just got to take a phone call.
Things and you get to right there.
Despise.
No, but I think it is if we're making a film about free will, and if it doesn't exist, then is there no way that we couldn't have made a film about free will in the first place? Yeah, I believe in anything.
So if you all feel that strongly about it, then get rid of it and go back to basics again. But you don't.
Like life now, you know, it wasn't like people and the internet, it was like all this one kind of like organism.
We've got the interface between the organic human world and the artificial technological world in interface. And that's where he says, Bateson says, that's where the interesting things happen. That's where change happens. Change happens. Information transfer, you're talking about information, Carlos, information transfer takes place at interfaces, and that's where the most interesting stuff in life occurs. Please don't put this in your film, because I don't want to be embarrassed by not knowing. I should know this.
Carlos, just put only this bit in your
film. Put this bit. Dr. Lee Rowland completely cocking up Moore's Law here. Moore's Law is basically about computing power and how quickly it expands.
I don't know much about technology anyway.
It's India, they go to China, and we ship all this crap like this
it's
stuff
just
that
shit.
There's an awful lot of waste in life. But it isn't just technology. It's like waste of people's energy, waste of people's communication. And it requires a new attitude, a new way of looking at everything.
I think so. Or take a walk and just not think about anything, and that seems to be becoming increasingly more difficult. And as much as I hate checking my emails or checking anything or checking my phone, I hate it all. I really do despise it. Yet I do it all the time, you know, and I can't seem to stop myself doing it. And the more I do it, the more I want to do it, and the more I do it. You know, it's like this horrid, ridiculous, vicious circle.
The secretary's transcribing dictation, and the computer doing the thinking. What about the top floor? The 25th floor? The executive floor? It's very lonely. Now there's only two of us left. Me and the man who talks all day. Silently. To the computer.
This is a recorded message. This is a recorded message. This is a recorded message.
And the time. The minutes take hours to go by. Hours. 323 minutes to go to knock-off time. To do all day while the computer's doing the work downstairs.
Spirituality embraces the whole of the universe and all of the earth. The human beings are just one small part of that bigger reality.